Have you ever felt invisible, like no one sees your struggle as a single mom? The exhaustion, the sacrifices, and the quiet tears. Maybe you have asked God, God, do you see me? If this is you today, I want to remind you that God sees you, even in your wilderness, just like he saw Hagar. So, welcome to God First Mompreneur. This channel is for moms who want to grow in faith, clarity, and provision without losing themselves or their families in the process. So, in this video, we're diving into the story of Hagar, one of my favorite stories of the Bible, a woman who felt abandoned, forgotten, and unseen until God met her right where she was. So let's dive into the story a bit. Sarai was the wife of Abraham, the father of faith, was promised a child. But when the years went by and nothing happened, Sarai lost her patience. She decided to take matters into her own hand, and she told Abraham, Abram at the time, the Lord has prevented me from having children. Go and sleep with my servant Hagar. In her impatience, Sarah tried to fulfill God's promise her own way, and Hagar, a servant, got caught in the middle. How many of us has been there, trying to help God out only to make things messier? So Sarai's choice led to jealousy, pain, and division. And Hagar, now pregnant and mistreated, she ran away. So as a single mom, I know what it feels like to want to run away. I want to run away from the pain, the disappointment, the responsibilities that feel too heavy to carry. Were nights, or still nights at times, let me be honest, where I would cry myself to sleep, feeling unseen and unheard. But just like Hagar, God always find me there. He always remind me that he's going to be there. He's going to meet me there. He showed me that even when I feel abandoned, he was still writing my story. So when Hagar ran into the wilderness, right, the angel of the Lord found her by the spring of water. Now, the spring of water, it represents a place of life, renewal, and divine provision. He asked Hagar, where have you come from and where are you going? So this question wasn't about geographic, right? It was about her heart. God was asking her, where are you with me? So when Hagar explained her pain, she explained the pain, the Lord told her to return and submit. And then he made her a promise. I will give you more descendants than you can count. And that's in Genesis 6 and 10. So even though Ishmael wasn't the promised child, he was still a blessing. So to every single mom that's watching, maybe you feel unseen, forgotten, or like you made too many mistakes. I want you to know that God sees you, he hears your cries, he still has promise over your life. You might not understand the situation that you're in right now, right? But God does, and he is still working on your behalf behind the scenes, turning everything around for your good and for his glory. So remember that, ladies. So if this message is speaking to you, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe for more faith-based encouragement. And remember, you are not invisible to God. He sees you, he knows where you've been, and he knows where you're going.